Okay, so I got $50 into a live account right here, as you can see up here. I saw a Henko trade, and market's about to open in 1 minute. I'm gonna see what I could turn it into. So we're delivering from this rejection block here. So I'd like to see these lows and equal lows taken. Most likely, right? We're inside this 4-hour rejection block as well, so I'd like to see this low, move to, and expecting this up close candle here, right? Inverse this FEG, going to a 15-minute FEG. So I'm ultimately bearish. Just need to look for an entry. Yeah, so it looks like this is manipulation, so I'm actually going to go short here with 0.1. So I'm going to go short here. So I just placed a short in here, and we're going to see if I could flip this account to something pretty big. Should also be a market maker sell model. Maybe kind of SMT, but yeah. So this is like my break even, right around here. This candle is like my break even, so I'm in right there probably. Pretty bad fill, but you expect. Probably just gonna hold this, right? Because we have equal lows. We should go down, right? Equal lows here as well. And then yeah, this looks really good. We should at least put a wick down here on this daily candle, right? So previous day low as well, we can target. So these can be our 3 targets. We might sweep this high. Again, we could tap into this high because of this long wick, right? But we should go down. Holy, we just freaking dumped through these equal lows. I'm gonna take profit here, probably. We just absolutely melted. We have this wick, 15-minute wick down here, right? We completed this market maker sell model, took out these equal lows, so it looks like a good place to take profit here, honestly, and then we just get back in. So I'm already up 100. I'm already up 100% on the account in one trade, right? Like I said, what a beautiful market maker sell model. I got in at 102, so that was literally right here, 102, perfectly right at this high. Held through here to these equal lows. Yeah, I think it could go lower based on the higher time frame, right? We have these wicks, these lows, but in order to flip an account, right, you have to build up small positions and grow your account so you can enter into a large position, right? So you want to take a trade, then close it, enter more into the next position, and then take a trade, close it, enter more into the next position until you get to a few $100s. Once you get to a few $100s, right, then you can start risking less of the account, and like it's easier to actually make good money. But in order to flip it, you have to be putting in the whole account, and then your profits from that trade before, you have to put that back into a new trade, right? So it's just like cycling the money right back into your next trades in order to flip an account, right? So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm already up 100%, right? We ended up do dumping more here. I ended up closing at a 55. So yeah, so like basically right at this low, which was a terrible fill actually, like right around here. But that doesn't really matter, right? Still would only been like $10 more or something, but 20 bucks more. But we're already up 100% on the account based on one trade, so that's already good enough for me. I'll probably be back tomorrow during New York, right, when it moves a lot more than this, to trade with this $100, right? So at $100 with 500x leverage, this is when you can start making really good money, right? It's really just getting it off the ground and flipping the money back into the account, which is the hardest part. And then once you do that, right, during New York, $100 you could easily flip it very easily to $1,000 or something. But I'll just wait to New York Open now. All right, might go down to a discount to this wick. Yeah, it looks like we're respecting this order block. Or to do the discount actually. So I'll just use this VI here. So I could look to position myself short back to a discount in this wick if we retrace into this volume imbalance in FEG here. So I'm just gonna wait. And then yeah, we got this nice 1 minute order block here, which I get short off too. I'm just gonna wait for a move. Yeah, okay, so here's the retracement. I'm probably gonna look to get short in here. Just gonna wait for a candle rejection, which it looks like we're getting here. Yeah, so I'm in short with 0.4 lots, right? My stop's gonna be really tight actually. It's yeah, I'm gonna put it right above this high. Probably. So I'm in enter around here, somewhere around here. That's gonna be my stop, and then we're gonna target a discount / this wick here. Okay, I got stopped out there. Which sucks, but it's just a small loss, yeah, see, so I ended up pumping higher. Only took a $24 loss, but right, that don't really matter. Right, obviously against order flow, but I had a super tight stop, so risk was very low. Risk was very low, so that was fine with me, because the winner should be a lot bigger than 24 bucks. Overall on the day, I think we're bullish though, because of this accumulation manipulation, right? So we should get a distribution here up to fill these gaps, and then back to a premium possibly. So longs would probably be ideal. Okay, so we ended up hitting buy side here, right? A minor buy side level. So we could get a retracement here to then go higher, but I'm not gonna be buying that high up, right? I'll just wait for a retracement. So I'd use this leg here. but we're just gonna wait. All right, maybe we get a 15-minute open low into discount, but we'll just wait it out. This is likely the last sweep above the high, right? Lower time frame soup inside of a higher time frame soup. I'm guessing. So actually looks like a good long, because we rejected this low and respected this wick. Right, soup this breaker. Clearly shows that we're still bullish, so I'm gonna give it a stab at longs here off this FEG. Okay, yeah, so I'm in there. Entered position right there. My stop's gonna be at this low here. I'm in right here. Stop's gonna be right here. Take profit will be probably this next buy side level and then this wick. Just to see how bullish we are. Alright, just see if price wants to reverse. My entry is pretty high because the fill is terrible. Yeah, my entry's like right around there. It's a pretty bad fill, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, so we respect this FEG nicely, so I'm gonna set my stop at the low at this FEG now because I don't want to see it come back down to there. Yeah, I got stopped out there too, but only a small loss, $28. Well, I entered 2 positions accidentally, but honestly, that might be a soup, right? Which sucks, but you know, 2 small losses, so I don't really care. I honestly think this might be a soup, so I might re-enter. Yeah, I'm in long. There's this wick here. I'd like to see a reversal from. Got a pretty bad fill. Right, but I want to see another expansion off of this accumulation. But if we do lose here, it's only going to be a small loss, right? Which is why I don't really care. Right, just keeping the losses small. Because if we go below this low, then we're obviously going to go to a discount, right? So, a move down like that won't really matter. See if this wick still holds. I'd like to see it reject this low here. Hopefully. But like when we're in markets like these, right, when we expand, we just really expand, like very little retracements at all, which is what I want to see into this wick, into this high. Honestly, I like this high. I don't think we'd reverse off this wick, honestly. Yeah, we hit this wick multiple times here, right? Very nice stop placement. Very nice everything. Yeah. So I'm probably going to target to this high for only 30 handles-ish around. Right, 30 handle trade. That should put us back up nice, right? My two losses were about 6 and 7 handles. So, right, this will cover it. Cover all the losses and then profit, right? Which is why risk management is important. So there we go. Nice push. I'd like to see this high taken out. I'd like this to be a soup here. Honestly, I don't want to see price go below there. Honestly. Yeah, this is probably soup now. Right, another soup below the soup. Yeah, that should be the soup. Nice little manipulation down. Now I want to see us run through this high. We should not range here if we reject this high like that. That'll make no sense. I want to see a nice run up, hopefully before 9:30, so I don't have to hold through 9:30 because I just don't really like to. Getting nice SMT here. Right, so Enki should run. So hopefully we get a reversal here off this on ES and then right, create this open low. And then we should expand here on NQ, hopefully. Yeah. Yep, there's the expansion. Nice. So we're gonna take profit there. Very, very nice trade, right? I took profit here because I don't want to hold through the potentially to this high through 9:30, right? But that was a very, very nice entry, very tight stop, right? It was like a 1 to 5 IR originally, and then very nice continuation turtle soup here, right? So we had this original soup here, and then the re-soup at this low, right? Because of how much we were ranging here, it wouldn't make sense for this to be the actual soup, right? So I anticipate this to dig down into the low again and right into a discount, and then soup this again, right? Which is exactly what we did. Form this order block here, very nice. Tapped it here, right? Expanded into the highs again, right? So after that win, right? Very small losses, right? This is why risk management is important, right? Only had a $24 loss, $28 loss, and this is with bigger size, right? On these positions, I had 0.4, 0.4. This position, I even had smaller, right? I only had 0.35, but I still covered all these losses plus more, right? So now the account's sitting at $250, up like 500%, which is very nice. Because ultimately, higher time frame, we are still bullish. CRT here, right? Daily candle CRT. Failed to close below this range low here. Turtle soup. Attack the range high. So I end up getting back to this wick, but we rejected it. Hit this FEG. Right, filled in this FEG here. Right, so now this would be better to look for longs because we filled in these imbalances here, so now there's really no reason to go lower. I mean, there's these wicks and stuff here, but I'm talking about for this range specifically is mostly filled. Yeah, so I want to see this FEG now. Right, see for bullish here. Respect this FEG. Yeah, so we might continue higher. I think this is manipulation down. So I might try and get long, but just gonna wait it out. Look for a smaller retracement here, but we have this long wick again here, so that's just not ideal, right? I don't want to be long with this long wick below. Hit this wick. Rejected it nicely. Want to enter here off this fair value gap order block probably. Yeah, I already entered. I entered long. Stop would be below here. I'd put it at this wick. Because we should honestly reject this FEG here. We shouldn't even. If we are bullish, I don't even want to see it retrace down that deep. Right. But now my stop's going to be at this low here because I don't even want to see us go back to this low. And that's quite a lot of risk here. So my stop's going to be at this low right there. Yeah, got stopped out. That sucks. But once again, only a small loss, right? Only a small loss at 200. I might re-enter again. I mean, a small loss at $20. Yeah, that sucks. Right, we're still respecting this down close candle and this FEG on the higher time frame. Shows we're bullish. Yeah, so yeah, that sucks. Damn. Yeah, so here I should have had my stop loss down here, right at this wick like I originally said. But $20 loss, right, doesn't really matter. I get in long off this soup, right? This should be another soup here. Just can't really find an entry. How quick it's moving, bro. Yeah, so that would have been right a good trade. Entered long here. Stop should have been here, right? But obviously I didn't want to risk much, so I just put it here. And then target this high. Yeah, well that sucks. Right, would have been another 1 to 4, but damn. Got stopped out right here. But $20 loss. Right. That was just bad stop placement, right? Trying to risk too little. Could have got a re-entry here in this FEG off the soup, like I said, but right, missed both. And we're up on the day, so we're up 20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks on the day still. Right, market maker buy model, but both entries were very well executed. Right, we ended up respecting this FEG. So we had entry 1 here, could enter off of, missed that. Entry 2 missed that. Entry 3 missed that. Right, missed 3 entries, but and 3 entries of 50 handles. But it is what it is, right? At least you got to see it live time, right? In real time, what I'm thinking. And the execution doesn't really matter that much to me, honestly. Right? We have a large SMT here. So we rejected this high here, right? That wouldn't be ideal for longs. I wouldn't long up this high. That high up. I'd wait for retracement after, like, even like just 2 candles after, like if we go back to here. Right. Here, as soon as you see we reject this high, then you should look for a lower entry, right? I wouldn't even try longing up there after we reject that high. Yep, so like I said, right, as soon as we rejected this high here, I'd stop looking for longs down here, or right here. And then, right, a nice breaker here. Right, breaker, and then breakaway gap here. Okay, so this could have been your stop. I wouldn't have it there though because of this wickless candle, right? Should allow it for the wick into there. So I'd still have it here, right? If you want to be cool and all for Twitter, whatever, right? You enter off this breaker here. You have your stop at this breakaway gap. Okay, you could have a really tight stop here, but I would ultimately put it here, above the side, right? And then you could target lower to wherever. So right, that could have been another good trade. I want to see if we reject off this FEG here or not. I'll try and look for another trade. Probably push this account up to 300, right? I'm not gonna force a trade just to get it to a P&L, right? Should trade the chart, not the P&L. So don't just force a trade because you want to get to a certain price. You trade what you see, right? So if you're holding, you don't, if you're up $100, right? You don't take profit because you're up $100. You take profit at a logical level that you see on the chart, regardless of the P&L. Okay, so that's what can help you hold more. Okay, so say I was in long here, right? Say I was in long here, and I was like this, right? Logical place would be target 50% and then 100% of this range, right? But say you're up $100 right here. A lot of people, if they're emotional, they would take profit right here when they're up $100 or something, right? But then you'd lose out on these profits, right? That negatively affects your R because you're emotional. Okay, so emotional is not just closing early, right? Closing or holding through a loss, right? It's also, does it affect your RR or not, right? Because if you're closing early, your windows are going to be smaller, so that affects your RR. And so when you do have losers, right, you're ultimately going to lose a lot more because it's kind of like you're losing twice as much. Because if you're emotional, right, your losers are going to be big because you're going to hold on to your losers because you're emotional, right? So you're going to have big losers, and then you're going to close early on your winners because it should be a soup here, honestly, right? You're gonna have small winners because you're closing early based on your P&L, right? Which is not what you want to do. You want to have a big winners, small losers, right? Which is why a lot of people don't end up making money because they have it all backwards, right? So that's a pretty nice soup there. Right, like if I were to enter here, right, you have to be logical of where your stop placement would be, right? Here, I don't really see a good stop. Well, for my kind of trading, I don't really see a good stop to place, so I'm not just gonna enter it just because I think it's gonna go up, right? I enter it if I have a good take profit, good stop loss, good entry, right? You need all three. You don't just enter off of anything. Like right here, I can get long and put my stop at this low. Yeah, I didn't really like that reaction there, but that still would have been a nice soup here, right? Soup and then soup here, rejection block here, right? To a premium of this range. But I didn't really like it, so I didn't really enter. Would have been a decent trade, but if it's not what I want to see, right? Just sit on your hands because there's gonna every single day you're gonna get a ton of setups. So why stress about missing one setup? See, so this is why it's important to be able to identify ranging versus trending markets, right? So as you can see in this ranging market or this trending market, right? You get an obvious manipulation down, and then this nice rejection, right? V-shaped rejection, and then we get these nice soups here, right? Soup, soup, expansion, right? And then here we got this nice soup as well, and then expanded, right down to this FEG. But then here in a ranging market, right, we do get soups, right? Soup here, but as you can see, it barely expands, right? Because we're in a ranging market, which isn't ideal because we're rejecting highs, we're rejecting lows, right? So we're rejecting both, which isn't ideal to enter off of, right? Like I said in my video. Okay, so here is where you'd want to sit on your hands until we get a nice move in one direction, right? Because that's how you get the highest probability setups, right? That's how you get the high RR trades. If you're entering here, right, you may not get a high RR trade. See, but if you're in a soup down here, right, this would just be very annoying, right? If you had your in the soup down here, or this rejection block, your stop would have been somewhere down here. Your entry and stop would have been somewhere down here. So this doesn't really matter, right? Because your TP would be higher, but it'd just be annoying. However, if we were here, I would not look for an entry after ranging, right? So when you're looking for entries, it's not ideal, but if you're in a position, it's just gonna suck a lot. So we expanded through this high finally. But we're in a premium now, so probably not gonna look for anything. Okay, so we got a nice retrace to discount here. Right, so I might look for an entry here because we broke above this high. But again, we have this long wick below, which is not ideal, right? But we have this order block, so. Yeah, so I might get long here. Yeah, I'm in long here. My stop's gonna be at this low down here. Pretty big stop here. But it allows for us to tap back into this order block and this wick down here. Not really liking this rejection at this high here. Right? I want to see us expand through this now. I'm gonna let it sit though because I have quite a low entry and it's likely just a expansion, consolidation, expansion. All right, and then we got this breaker here, so this should honestly stay unfilled. This FEG here should get to the highs here. Yep, very nice push. Closed the trade out there. Got a pretty bad fill, but very nice execution once again, right? So now we're up $250 on the account. Account is sitting at $300, right? Up 600% or something in 3 days, which is insane. But just compare the losers to the winners, right? We had three losers. I'm not gonna count this because this is a second position. But we had 3 losers, 2 winners, right? But we're up, freaking, what is that, $100 on the day, right? So this is just a good example of risk management, right? You're very small losers, big winners, okay? And you'll be profitable, right? So we're up $100 on the day, right? Very nice execution. I called out everything, right? So here. Right, even though I missed all these entries, right? A ton of people would get very mad over that, right? Oh, miss 50 handles, miss 100 handles. They would get all emotional, force to trade in when they up here, and then they get liquidated down here, right? Because they try and chase the move, right? But here, yeah, we missed the entry. Yeah, we got stopped out early, but we just missed the trade. We look for another entry, right? Missed this whole move, look for another entry. Missed this turtle soup, look for another entry, right? So then once we finally got above it, broke above this high, right? After this ranging market, we simply waited for a discount here into this order block, right? And then we expand to this high, right? Very nice execution. And then we had this breaker here, right? Which is the reason this FEG stayed unfilled until this high. So once we got to this high, then it could get filled in, which is obviously what happened here, right? Took profit there very nicely. And then went to the low, and this is why we got out at this high, right? Although I think we are going to go to this high here, I did not want to hold because of this price action, right? We're not expanding much, although we did expand here. It's not large expansions like this anymore, right? And pre-FOMC. So yeah, we did take out this high. So I did not want to try and hold for a large move like I did over there, right? But once again, very, very nice execution, right? If you're in on the higher time frame, right? So I was in here off of this 15-second, 5-second breaker here, right? Breaker order block. But if you're on the 1 minute or something like here, right, and you enter here, your stock could be a lot lower, like right here. You could have caught this expansion here, right? But because I'm on the lower time frame, right, I'm not holding that long. Okay, so post FOMC, going into market close. I'm just looking for a setup. I honestly like shorts here. I like this to be a soup. It looks like a good soup, honestly. Alright, because we have these wicks lower. This market maker sell model is looking like. So I'll just look to get short probably. Inside of this FEG potentially. So yeah, we could look to dump here, right? It might get in off this inverse VI here. Looks good. Or just an FEG here. We have SMT at these highs, I guess. We retrace into this FEG, so if this candle closes bearish, I'm gonna short here and have my stop literally right at this high. Yeah. Oh shoot, oh that sucks. I was literally gonna enter right at this candle closure, but I was looking at my other screen. So I'll wait for probably a little retracement. Right into this low, or this FEG here. Inside of this premium. Yeah. So I'll get short in here. I'm in short now. Stop will be above this high right here. I'm probably just gonna take it off at this low, because I mean, could hold past here. Probably gonna hold to this wick at least, and then we have this 5-minute volume imbalance, or 15-minute volume imbalance, and then equilibrium and OTE. Yeah, this is equilibrium on this range. I'm just gonna hold to equilibrium. Shoot, I don't really like that candle closure. Needed to dump right here to equilibrium. Equilibrium I'm getting out here. Come on, equilibrium. Very nice. Okay, there we go. What a beautiful trade, bro. Oh my gosh. Let me pull up the account here. $490, up $490 on this $50 account, bro. Literally 3 days ago I had $50 and I already 10x'd it, right? Sitting at $540. Oh my, what a beautiful short. What was this RR as well? I literally entered short right here at this FEG around here, this retracement, and then I had my stop at this high right here. Targeted equilibrium. Another 4-to-1 risk to reward. Very, very beautiful trade. Post FOMC. Right, I was supposed to enter up here, right? Would have been an even better RR, but you know, it's just simple. entered on a simple retracement down to equilibrium here, right? Very, very nice trade, very quick, and now I'm up 10x on the account. So I'm probably gonna withdraw a bit of the money, and then or might try and do another $50 account flip, but we will see. We're only halfway through the week. I'm not sure if I'll trade it. I'm not sure if I'm done here or not, but yeah, we already 10x the account.